The band Europe exploded onto the scene in 1986 with the final countdown, which went triple platinum. But by 1991, when they released the album Prisoners in Paradise, everything had changed and this album flopped. But did it deserve to? My buddy Patrick and I discussed that next on the Hair Metal Guru.
The hair metal guru from Warren to Crew. The hair metal guru. Never forget Charlie too.
Welcome to the Hair Metal Guru. My name is Anthony. They call me the Guru, and holy shit, I got Patrick here to talk about the Guru's Glam Slam pick of the week, which is Europe with Prisoners in Paradise. Patrick, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me. I love talking about this record because I feel like so many people either don't know it existed or they saw it in the bargain bin and they just never listened to it because they pigeonholed it as being typical keyboardy Europe, and I don't think it is.
And finally, you got an excuse to wear that damn shirt, which I know you've been waiting to wear for like the last year. Wait,
I know.
how long have you had that shirt?
About 6 weeks.
Shit, I might need to go now. Okay. All right. So yeah, and this is an album that I have only gotten into recently. Your love for it, and in fact, Ryan also is a huge fan of this album. You guys talking about it was like, I'm like, fuck, I gotta go listen to this thing. Because yeah, they developed a reputation, deserved or not, as a big keyboard band.
Yes.
And everybody loves the final countdown. But I've said this before, and I'll ask for your opinion. Obviously, anybody would love to have a hit like the final countdown. But did it end up being a curse in the long run? Like, did they become so known for that song that nothing else was ever going to meet that expectation? What do you think?
I think the final countdown probably did hurt them. And as you just said, would you trade that hit for, having a little bit of notoriety for your other records? I don't know. But
Right.
I when I first heard Europe, it wasn't the final countdown. It was like Cherokee and Carrie and those songs that I was able to get the cassette tape for Christmas when I was like in fourth grade. And I loved the final countdown cassette. However, it was extremely keyboard pop heavy.
Right.
And I never heard anything after that until probably when I was in high school and I started picking up the other records. And you know, they definitely earned the keyboard heavy stigma because Out of This World was extremely keyboard heavy.
Well, and something I've learned, and I think we probably all suspect this anyway, in all of the interviews I do, is that the band a lot of times doesn't have shit for power when it comes to decide making certain decisions. And when you blow up on the final countdown, you know that the record label's going, I think we'll be having some more of that on the next album if you want us to promote it and do all the shit that you want, because obviously that keyboard sound blew you up, so we want a shit ton more of that. So yes, they went that direction on Out of This World, which I think went platinum.
It did.
But I think it went platinum on the strength of the final countdown.
Yeah.
Not that it's a horrible album. I mean, what do you
No,
like Out of This World?
I do enjoy Out of This World, because I enjoy some of the keyboard stuff. I mean, we've talked about other records the Stage Dolls recently was very keyboard heavy. It was just what was happening at that time. I do like Out of This World. I think Superstitious was probably the wrong song to try and lead that record off with. There were better songs. Open Your Heart should have been huge for them off that record, but
Right.
which was also a remake from a previous record. But um, you know, they really did, like you said. I think the labels had a huge piece of saying, nope, you're going to add keyboard to this and this and this and this and this,
Yep.
and it just was what it was.
And so Out of This World, you know, uh only goes platinum after the previous album goes triple platinum. So you could tell by Prisoners in Paradise there is a concerted effort and to go in the direction that music is going, at least as far as the keyboards are. You're not hearing these synths all over every song on Prisoners in Paradise like you were before.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, what a lot of people don't know too is that they hired Bob Rock to produce this record. And Bob Rock was all signed up to do it until he left for somebody else, Guru. He
And that
left
was,
for the Black Album.
yeah, yeah. Smart decision, Bob. But
I think
but
so.
they got Bo Hill
Sure.
was shit. He did the Warrant albums, he did Rat, he did Winger, he did a ton of huge albums.
Fiona, all kinds of them, yeah.
And he actually did Fiona too, if
He
you
was
know.
doing Fiona and he still is.
Right, right, right. So, but this album comes out September 23rd of 1991 on Epic. Do you know what else happened that exact week?
I believe Nirvana came out.
You believe right that Smells Like Teen Spirit premiered on MTV. I don't know if it was the 20, it might have been the 28th, but I know it was that week that song premiered. And we'll get, and we're just like we do all the time, we're going to go through all the tracks. So they did try to toughen up the sound with less keyboards, but lyrically, you're still hearing a lot of the same themes that were big in 87, 88, but by 91, lyrically, they were not keeping up with the Joneses, the Skid Rows, the other bands that were getting grittier and sleazier.
Some of the problem there, I think, Anthony, too, was that they had recorded so many songs for this record and they thought they had the album done. They presented it to the label, and the label said, "Nope, we're not hearing it." And they sent them right back to the studio. And a lot of those demos wound up leaking under an assumed name of the LeBaron Boys, which was kind of a name that they used when they would be in the studio. They would say that instead of Europe, so that it didn't get out that Europe was there.
Right.
But those a lot of those songs you can look them up online and hear them on YouTube. But I think part of that reason that the lyrical content doesn't sound right for 91 is because some of those songs are 2-3 years old at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. And I've heard and like so this is the last album that they put out before that classic lineup breaks up. They break up until like 2003. But
Yeah.
I've heard that there was a lot of tension
Mhm.
and stress and label going, look here, you better get us something that hits after Out of This World didn't do nearly as well as the Final Countdown. So even like I've heard Key Marcello, kind of like hinted around that, the label had their hand in the cookie jar, so to speak, as to the direction this album took.
Absolutely. And their previous guitar player had also left because of it. So
Right, right. So, it bombed. It hit 138 on the Billboard top. That's horrible
that's real bad
for
for
a
90.
band that just went platinum to not even make the top one. Shit, not make the top 40, let alone fucking 138. So, it bombed. It broke up the band. Uh, but you and and I got, like I said, I got to thank you for pushing me to listen to it because that had been a band that I was kind of like, fuck all the keyboards and shit. Kind of drove me out of them. And when I started listening to this album, probably a couple weeks ago, probably a little bit longer than that, but I was like, wait a minute. I was missing out. This album is really solid, and I think a lot of people that love 80s rock are missing out when it comes to Prisoners in Paradise.
Yeah, that's why I'm so excited. I'm hoping that once this video comes out, that we'll see in the comments people going, "Holy shit, I had slept on it and I just checked it out and it's awesome."
Right. And shit. I don't like I'm sure other people like maybe when we were talking about the best albums of certain periods, but we
Mhm.
have not talked about Europe at all. Like
Yeah,
unless they came up in a couple of those videos where
sure.
maybe Brian or Ryan talked about them. But so
Yeah,
Europe finally gets their own video. They are the Guru's Glam Slam Pick of the Week. So let's go through the songs. Prisoners in Paradise from 1991. It starts off with All or Nothing. I think this is a really solid straight ahead rock song. I love the opening riff. Um, I don't think it's a hit, but it's a song I damn well enjoy. And you can see that they're like, okay, let's make this a more guitar driven record here.
absolutely. I agree with you 100%. The riff kicks ass. The chorus is catchy as hell. I agree with you. It's not a single, it's not a radio song, but god damn, it's like the same level as what you're wearing right there, Firehouse. It's a rock on the radio type song, you know?
It is not filler. Like, yes,
No.
it is a solid fucking song. Like, I play this all the time. Yeah,
Yeah, great song.
totally. Okay, track number two is a single, Halfway to Heaven. Did it not get a video?
It did.
What the fuck? Well, I was
I
watching.
believe it did. Yeah.
I know it was a single, and this song. How did this song not blow up?
Yeah.
This should have been a massive hit.
Yeah,
Halfway
I
to Heaven.
agree. It was built for radio. That could have been all over radio. It should have been all over MTV. I've heard the live version is incredible as well. I've watched so many different live shows from the Prisoners of Paradise tour in Europe and Europe playing in Europe. But damn, that is a smoking song. It's great and it just has such a killer melody to it. Guitar work is stellar in it.
And that chorus will not leave your brain. Like, and we're probably gonna say this more, but this if a song like this comes out in 88 or 87, it's a top 10 hit. I'm sure of it.
For sure. For sure.
So if you haven't listened to Halfway to Heaven, fucking get on it. All right. Song number three, I'll Cry for You, our first ballad. Patrick, what do you think?
This is the only song on the record that I feel like is in the category of it could have been on Out of This World. It could have been on the Final Countdown. It's one of the original songs that were written back when those demos were submitted to the label and rejected. It did get to be on the album, but you hear that in that song because it's got that do 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 do
Yeah.
do do, and you're like, wow, okay, this is the classic Europe. I don't mind the classic Europe. But if you don't like the keyboard stuff, this one is definitely you're going to be like, oh, here we go.
Yep.
But it's a great song. I love it. Great chorus. Good ballad.
It's so I'll say this. It's not like the most original ballad you're gonna hear, but it is catchy as shit. There was a time that this would have been a massive hit. I fucking love it because I love pussy ballads. But by 1991, this type of ballad did not stand a chance.
No.
But it is really good.
Yeah.
All right. Track number four is Little Bit of Lovin'. What do you think of that?
Fucking smokes. Great song. Great chorus. You cannot hear that song and not sing part of it. You know, the whoa, 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 whoas. I mean, my God, every time that comes on, I have to like go, oh, quiet down. While I'm, driving and that shit's blaring out of my Jeep. I fucking love that song.
I love the opening riff. This song really shows the divide between where Europe went on this album and where music was going in
Mhm.
19 because it's catchy as shit, but you get the whoa whoas. That was, from a couple of years ago. The subject matter is just passe at this point. So, if you wanted to live in the past, then fucking hey, this song's all for you. I can see where, like again, it feels out of place in 1991, but if you look at this album and this song, like, hey, imagine it being 1988, you're like, fucking hey, this is 1988.
The breakdown in the middle of the song too, where Joey starts doing the almost like it's not rap, but he's like kind of bebopping his way through it. It's like so fucking cool, and then it just goes right back into the chorus, and you're like, oh shit, this is great.
Right, right.
Love it.
Okay. Track number 5 is Talk to Me. It's a great pop rock song. It's got a cool opening riff. Again, I think there's a time in the 80s where this could have been a hit. Like I think it could have been a single and a hit a couple years ago.
This would have been my pick for first for the single, and it's my pick as the favorite my favorite song on the record.
Oh, no
I
shit.
fucking love the opening, the burn, dun, dun. It's just so fucking cool. It makes you listen to it, and you're absolutely right in what you've said in the other songs on this record too, Anthony. Is if it's just a year earlier with
Yeah.
this song,
Yeah.
this would have blown up.
Yeah. Totally. Track number 6 is Seventh Sign. What do you think?
It's funny. They played this live on that tour quite a bit. A lot of people love the Seventh Sign. It's not my favorite song on the record. It's not a bad song. If there's filler on this record, Seventh Sign to me is that. I could be wrong on this, but I think that Ryan said that this is one of his favorite songs on the record. So I apologize, Ryan. So
Nobody ever said Ryan was the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree. You know what I'm saying? So, I agree. It's a solid, straight ahead rock song. It's not amazing. It's not bad. I might listen to it sometimes. At other times, I might skip it.
absolutely.
So, okay. Track number 7 is the title track, Prisoners in Paradise. It's a mid tempo rock song with a story. To me, it's Europe's fucking Tommy and Gina and living on a prayer. You know, these couple that are having all these problems and why did they give up on love and blah, blah, blah. But that chorus will not leave your head. I'm surprised. Again, this is a song that I thought should have been a hit.
Had a video, and
A video.
I think it was Europe trying to do something like an opera almost like this was their Tommy or this was
Yeah.
their Bohemian Rhapsody, if you
Right.
will. And it to me it felt a little out of place. It's
Yeah.
not a bad song at all. It's
Yeah.
just odd for Europe. And for them to lead with it as a single and have a video for it, I was like, wow, this is
Yeah.
a bold move.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Track number 8 is Bad Blood. What do you think?
Little funky, little rocky. Not a bad song at all. Again, this one's one that probably when I bought the record I would listen to it, but now I just kind of go
Yeah.
next.
Yeah. I wrote down a couple lyrics from it because look where the lyrics are going. And there was a time these lyrics worked, but in 1991 it wasn't that time.
Mm-mm.
Here it starts off like this. Always looking for a good time. She came on just like a hurricane. Man, she was far too hot to handle, like lighting fire with gasoline. Oh,
My God. Like, can you imagine that like meeting where he's like, "Oh my God, guys, I've got it. I've got
yeah.
it. Check this out." Like a fire like gasoline.
Right, right. And we're hoping to get somebody from Europe on the channel. We are not shitting on this is a
No,
fucking great album. It's just, hey, it was a sign of the times, the lyric.
absolutely. It was fun then, and it still is. It's just it's a basic rocker.
Yeah. Okay. Track number 9 is Homeland. I love this song. It's a
Mhm.
great fucking ballad. It's got great lyrics. And they're so appropriate for as you get older. Like it's about like looking back at your past and longing for those old days and the things that you used to dream about and all that shit. Anyway, I think this is a great fucking song. And I didn't know about it until fucking like here a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, damn, I was missing out.
Yeah, it's one of those songs that you could just see a whole arena of people singing along to what they were playing it, going like this.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
it fit the time. Great lyrics for a changing world too at that time.
Yes. And like I said, I mean, fuck. Looking here, I'll remember that summer down by the shoreline. I can still hear those old forgotten songs. And we made promises to last forever. I just can't believe those days are gone. Like that hits me now.
Yeah.
You look back at your past and fuck, we're all getting older and fuck, we're grumpy and bitchy and shit. So Okay. Great song. That to me was the
Fantastic.
surprise of the album that I had completely forgotten that that song was on there, and I was like, "Damn it, that's awesome." Okay, track number 9 or 10. Get your mind in the gutter, Patrick. I'm gonna let you start this one off.
This is your sexual rocker. Every band had one, and this one I actually love this song. I think it's great, and you know it's corny, but it's fun, and it's just it fits the record and it fits the time. So it's a great song. I don't skip it.
Uh, it's a simple, mindless, fun rock song. I don't oh, like I can kind of take it or leave it. It's
Yeah,
it's fun, so it's just one of those like whatever. So it's
absolutely.
decent. Okay, track number 11. Look at some of these song titles. Get your mind in the gutter till my heart beats down your door. Track number 11. The title's kind of goofy, and the lyrics probably are a little bit too. It's kind of a catchy mid-tempo rock song. I don't love it. I certainly don't hate it. It's one of those that maybe I'll skip from time to time, so it's okay.
I've said it before on other or other Guru pick of the weeks is that if I put this record on and I'm, cleaning the house or doing chores or something like that, and this comes on, I don't need to walk across and grab the remote and change the song at all.
Yeah,
And I don't have to do that for any of the songs on this record.
yeah,
But this one, it's not a bad song. It has a cool little intro with a different kind of like a weird kind of sounding either keyboard or effect on their guitar or whatnot. But it's a cool song. I have no problems with it.
sure. Track number 12 is Girl from Lebanon. What do you think?
Fucking smokes. Great song. It's got a great mood to it in the beginning, and
Yeah.
then that it just kicks in, and the guitar riff is killer, and I just get swept up in it. I love that song.
It
Oh
really
shit!
doesn't really do a lot for me. I don't know
Oh
what it is.
fuck!
I just kept thinking, all I kept thinking is I'm like, I can see fucking Joey Tempest. He probably banged about 50 chicks in Lebanon, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna write a song just for you, baby.
Oh man, I love that song when he just gets going on it, and he's like, doing the "Carry On, My Little One,"
Right.
girl from Lebanon. Oh god, it's fucking
Yeah.
killer.
Yeah.
Don't
So
listen to
it's
Anthony. He
it's a
doesn't know what he's
decent
talking
rock
about.
song. There's no song on here where I'm like, oh fuck, let me
Right.
rush to the skip button. But so by my count, like there are like 5 songs that I think could have been singles and hits on this album. And if you have that, you have a great fucking album. I think Prisoners in Paradise earns its spot as the Guru's Glam Slam pick of the week.
For sure. So what was your favorite? Your absolute favorite on the record?
Well, the song, because I knew the singles, but Homeland is a song that really grabbed me, and I just Halfway to Heaven I think is so damn catchy. That chorus is so that's to me is probably the best song on the album.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. I think those two are great. I love Talk to Me though. That's my
Talk to
fucking
Me is phenomenal too, and yeah, like I'll Cry for You is a I think could have been a hit as a ballad.
sure.
So shit.
That's
So
the beauty. That's the beauty of what we've been doing with these Gurus pick of the weeks for folks is that these are the albums. These aren't the cherry pie albums. These are just fantastic records that got
yes,
missed and they're so good. And this one is
yes.
just right in that. It fits that formula perfect.
It's all about introducing albums that we love that were completely ignored. So yeah, we're not gonna do this for fucking big platinum albums. It's all about finding an album that we think, deserves your attention. And this album, Europe's Prisoners in Paradise, deserves your attention. So go check it out. At least check out those songs that we were kind of hyping up and let us know in the comments what you think of this album. Maybe you've already been a fan for a long time. Maybe you're going to check it out based on this recommendation. But based on its number 138 chart attempts or chart spot, not many of you visited it when it came out. So we'll see what happens. Patrick, thanks for coming on to finally talk about Europe.
Awesome, man. Thank you. This is the best channel on YouTube.
I love it when he says that. I pay him to do that. All right. And you know how I pay him. So, hey, go in the comments. Let us know what you think about this album. Hey, like, subscribe. What the hell? Ring the bell. And hey, whatever you can do to support the channel. Truly, I really do appreciate you being here. Until the next video comes out, my name is Anthony. They call me the Guru. Take care of yourselves.